So, we were living in Alberta. We had a big house in Edmonton, but we got rid of the house. And we moved into our 40-foot fifth wheel rig that we lived in a gated RV park for 3 years. Absolutely loved it. Nice little yard. I could have my little garden. I even built a little greenhouse if you look back in my videos. But for the time that Rick and I have been together, we wanted to be back on a farm. We both love it. We wanted to be out in nature and away from people. And I'm sorry if the wind's blowing. I have to get my little speaker thingy out. So for 3 years, we were making plans to look for property. We've looked everywhere, Alberta, BC, even, believe it or not, we were checking out Costa Rica. But we still fell in love with what the East Coast had to offer. So we kept an eye out for properties, and bing, bang, boom, in a matter of 3 weeks, we had 55 acres purchased of bush, literally raw land. The only thing on this land was, blessingly enough, a little cleared area where we are now, and a driveway that comes in off the road across an old 100-year-old train track, which is Crown land, but we have the lease for it, so we can cross it no problem. And like I said, this little space where we've set up. So the rest is basically untouched. So we've cleaned up a bit. We've cut some trees, not many, but just shrubs and bush right now, so we can kind of just fit everything in here as we go. Nova Scotia was on we still are on a burn ban, even though we've had a ton of rain. It's still a burn ban, so we're being very cautious. We don't want to get a lawnmower or anything out here just in case, but I just want to show you what we've done. So, no water source out here. Our RV has a really big tank. We were able to fill that before we came. It took us 2 weeks, but we finally found 6 of the IBC totes. 5 we're using for water, and 1 we are using for our black waste and gray waste. So we were able to get them all filled. We have them hooked up on a line with a transfer pump, and we basically go through a filter and we fill our tank right now. We do have an on-demand pump. Actually, just came today, and we are going to hook that up. So we are hoping it works, where we literally just turn this tap on in the house, and this will turn on, and we don't have to have coming out of our tank. I don't know if that makes any sense. Just saves us a step. We've also got our emacerator pump, so we can pull from our black tank. It turns it into yucky liquid, and it'll go right into that IBC tank. By next year sometime we'll have to pump it out, but hey, our black pails are sitting here. We have this great little system. We only figured it out. But on each corner of the RV, there's little drip corners for when it rains. And of course we have the awning. And I learned this from living on a sailboat and catching my own water. So we put pails up by these drip right here, 4 corners. And we put this big blue barrel underneath the awning, which we threw on a slant right there. And the first rain, we filled that blue barrel by almost half, and the buckets. The second rain, the buckets were overflowing. We got 2 or 3 of them, and this garbage can was full. So the beautiful thing is, we just literally transfer that into our water tote, and that topped us right back off. And who doesn't love free water? So we are going to work more on creating ourselves better ways to collect more water. I want to do, a tarp, upside down umbrella on top of the tote to catch whatever rain we can over there. That's a work in progress. And as you can see, we've just got stuff everywhere. We have tents. We have a nice little tent right there, and we have a 12 by 24 over there that we need to set up, and that's going to get us all of our tools and storage and yucky stuff that's sitting all over the yard undercover for the winter. But again, it's taking time because we have to clear the land. We have to make room for this stuff. Right now, we're running on our little Jenny. We do have a nice big one, but our little Jenny's more convenient and more resourceful when it comes to fuel. We are waiting for our solar unit. We've ordered an Anchor 3800 plus unit. Should run everything we have here. We do have one solar panel already in the blue over there. We're just waiting for the main base unit to come, and we won't have to run our Jenny unless it's an emergency. So that's the plan for that. Little baby Bertha here has become a storage, dry storage, as well as a guest room. We did have company, but I need to get in and just sort of clean that up because I believe we are having another person come for a week or so, which would be great. This is all our junk. This is what we need to get under storage. This is our life. Back in there's quite a nice big space. We're thinking we can clear that up and put our 12 by 24 shed, which is going to put all of this away neatly and under cover. All of that, everything you see that's sort of access and yuckies can go into our shed. It's coming. We've only been here 2 weeks. We had to get water set up, we had to get sewer set up, we had to get Big Bertha set up so we could live somewhat comfortably. Rick's brother, Mark, came and designed and basically helped build, well, no, he built it. Rick helped build this beautiful little deck and stairs for me. My outdoor little cook area now is up top, so I can do that out of the rain. Love it. So I just wanted to kind of fill everybody in a bit. We have 55 acres. This is what we have set up for now, the fall and the winter and the spring. We've pretty much decided that if you go all the way up there, I've shown a video earlier, there's a beautiful spot. It'll look down out over the ponds once we clear the dead wood and clean it all up. I think we want to build up there, possibly a little further back, not sure yet. We still have land to explore. We have not gone past that walk area up there. So we still have, what do we say? We have 55 acres we own. So we still have about 53 acres to explore. 32 acres goes around the pond and up the hill. And then there's 22 acres that run sort of west from here. And again, the bush is so thick, we have not been able to explore that yet. But it's going to come. And that's where we're going to build. We're building our little homestead. We're going to be self-sufficient. We want beef cattle. We've already decided our breeds that we want for everything. We'll be doing our meat pigs, probably rabbits, obviously some hennies for eggs. We're going to have fun animals as well. I want a couple horses again. We're going to look at a couple goats and some emus, just some fun stuff. I mean, yes, it's all work, but we got to have some play. So our best friends, like a sister to me and a brother to me, hopefully will be out here next year to join us on this journey. And can't wait for that. I think this spot is going to be cleared and a nice little home built as well here for them. And then this bush will be cleaned up over here, thinned out, so forth, because it takes about 2 minutes to get through there, and then you can see the ponds. So everybody's going to have a beautiful little lot. And yeah, it's Sketchyschitt Acres is coming to fruition. But I wanted to just let everybody know what's going on. Yes, we look junky, but hey, it's been 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, we've gotten ourselves to living pretty darn good off-grid. I want to thank everybody that has joined and followed us. I would hope, more will keep coming and follow us on this journey. Share with your friends, your family, if you want to, just kind of see what's going on and what's out there in the world for off-grid homesteading. And if you have any questions or anything like that, please let us know. I mean, we are just getting started on this stuff, so we are learning everything. But I want to thank you, everybody so far that's followed us, coming along on this journey, and we're going to just keep you updated. Happy vibes, y'all.